Guys, it's Jennifer and welcome back to my Flagstaff home. Today, as you can see from the title, I'm going to plant a miscellaneous garden, so just a bunch of different stuff. I do have a section of my garden where I plant tomato plants. I have squash in a certain area, I have cucumbers in a certain area, snap peas, stuff like that. But then I've got this box, this one box that I'm just going to put a lot of different kind of things in it, so come along and I'll show you what I do. Alright, so this is one of my garden beds. I have another one that has a bunch of tomato plants in it, and squash and peas and cucumbers. But this one has garlic coming up from what I planted in the fall, and I have to switch out these lines. I had tomatoes here last year, and this garden bed is going to have two sprayers on it instead. You can't do that with tomatoes or squash because they don't like to have their leaves wet. But in this garden, what I'm going to do is plant a variety of things. I'm going to plant some lettuce and spinach and collards, some carrots, and what else? Radishes in here. So what I've done is I took a big, large block, I think it's 3 cubic feet block of composted mulch that has some other stuff in it, some goodness for the soil, just to amend it. And then I used a hand till kind of a thing. I'll show you this. It is old. We've had this for a long time. It's called a garden claw. I got it probably 20 years ago, and it's a little bit rickety, but it works great. And all you do is stick it into the ground and then turn it. You kind of put a hand on either one of these things and just turn it, and it loosens up the dirt. It's actually intended to pull weeds, but I have always gotten better use out of it in my garden. So the thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put my greens, like my lettuce and spinach, along the front, and that will just make it easier to harvest. Won't have to climb in there. Probably put the carrots and radishes along the back part of it, because those won't be ready to harvest for a while. And then I'll put the collards in the center there. But what I'm going to do with the lettuce is plant in kind of in sections. So I'm going to make my little line here. And let's say I want lettuce and spinach and all that all the way down the whole length of the garden. I'm just going to plant a couple feet of lettuce, and then in a couple weeks I will plant a couple more feet, and so on till I get to the end of the box. And the whole idea behind that is that you don't have your lettuce all ready to be harvested at the same time. You want it to continually grow so that you can have it at different times. All right, so it's not very exciting once everything's planted, but what I did 2 rows of kaleidoscope carrots, so that means it's going to be a bunch of different kinds of carrots. And then I also did 2 rows of Easter egg radishes, so they'll be different colors. I did 1 row of one kind of collard green, White Mountain collard, and then I did another row, what's the other one called? Of yellow cabbage collard. And then I just did a small space from right around where that garlic plant is over to about here of mesclun lettuce, and that's a mix of things. But I can plant all the way down to the end, and then I have room for another row here, and I'll just keep planting every couple of weeks more lettuce of different kinds and spinach, and then keep harvesting it. So I wanted to mention a few more things. When you're planting your seeds, don't be delicate with them. Follow the package directions on how deep to plant them and how close together and all that. Usually you can just thin them out to the, to the right distance apart later and see which ones grow and which ones don't. But when I say don't be delicate, I mean don't gently put dirt on top. When you cover over the seeds, give them a good pat. You can even, I had a botany professor who even said, just stand on it, like walk on where you plant your lettuce seeds, because you don't want your plants to be wimpy. You want them to be nice and hardy, and so they have to push through some dirt. Don't do this if what you're planting in is like mud kind of a thing. You want to make sure you have nice, good, amended, soil that's soft and easy to turn. Then go ahead and give it a good pat or stomp. And then when you water it, don't just water to seed level. Make sure that you're watering a few inches below that, and then it won't dry out as much, because your seeds, as you know, I'm sure, should not dry out at all during the germination period. So you want to make sure that just water, give it a good watering when you're finished. So that's it for today. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I will keep you posted on how my garden does as we go along in the summer. If you're not a subscriber to my Flagstaff Home, be sure to hit the subscribe button and also hit that bell icon, and YouTube will let you know when I upload new videos, which will be quite frequently throughout the summer. So thanks for watching, you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.